Hey, my Legion, how you all doing today? Well, take four. I always try to do the one take, but I keep making little mistakes. This is kind of like the Andy Rooney, if you remember him from 60 Minutes, part of the show. It's like, have you ever wondered when you buy a bag of potato chips that's mostly air, or at least half air in it? Well, it's not. I found out why, and it's not to rip you off. And I'm not speaking for the potato chip companies. I'm just a food reviewer. I don't work for big lays or whatever or what have you. It's not to rip you off, but it's to keep the bags fresh, safe and fresh. And what happens is they're filled with a process called slack filling, which fills the bags with nitrogen gas. As weird as that sounds. And it keeps the chips safe and fresh. It also provides cushioning so they don't get crushed when handling. And I wasn't sure about Pringles because Pringles had a different container. They have that sturdier cardboard tube. And with Pringles, they do use nitrogen gas too, slack filling in that one, but they don't need as much because of they don't need as much cushioning because of the tubes are more sturdier than a traditional bag of chips, right? Even though they get damaged too, but I mean, oh well. And then what happened is if they were filled with oxygen, the oxygen would make the chips, the potatoes themselves, and the oil that they're cooked in go spoil. I'm not exactly how long it would take, but it would cause it to go bad. And you know what a rancid bag of potatoes is, believe me. And there's lots of they did like tests to see how much air is in a traditional bag of chips, right? And well, they did something called water displacement, uh, a water displacement method where the chips are submerged in water and they calculate the change in the water levels to see how much air is in the bag of chips. Now, what happened was they say on average, a bag of chips has 53% air in the bag or nitrogen gas in the bag, okay? As weird as that sounds. Uh, Now they said like the least amount of air in a bag of chips, they checked out different brands. They said Fritos had the least amount of air in it with 19%. Now, I always thought it was going to be Pringles, right? Because Pringles are always like all the way full, but they're stacked. They're packed differently. They're just stacked one on top of each other, right? And I guess there's space for air all around. That's why they have Pringles has like 28% air in it, believe it or not. Where like I said, Frito Lay's has Fritos corn chips has the least amount with 90% air in it. Now they checked out Ruffles chips and Stacy's pita chips. I don't think anywhere. I mean, I think I've got those once or twice before. And they said that both the Ruffles and the Stacy's brand pita chips have basically 50% air in it. Now, the biggest offender, the brand that has the most amount of air in it are Cheetos, believe it or not, with 59% air in each bag. Now, if you look at it, as people being outraged and buying less and less chips because they said there's too much air in it, Cheetos is probably the best selling brand of all the snacks, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but I think so. Um, but Cheetos is the biggest fan at 59% air. And I hope this video has been informative and helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, please take care of my Legion.